Well, hello and welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. They call me Mitchell, and this is your energy forecast and intuitive message for today, Tuesday, May 17th, 2016. And as always, thank you for taking time to retweet, post, subscribe, become a fan. Support me on patreon.com financially, checking out my website, intuitivemitchell.com, and even joining the Orlando Tarot Tribe meetup group here in Orlando, whether you live in Orlando or not, because I will be posting things that you can do globally like I did this morning. Christiana is doing her Global World Tarot webinar this Wednesday night, so check it out. She's kind of like the mother camp or the mother tribe of Orlando Tarot Tribe. She runs the Tampa Bay area Tarot Tribe, or Tarot Group, which I feel like I've spawned off from that. So I feel like that's Mama watching over us. So today the message is this, and came out of a dream that I had last night. Was not a pretty dream, and I'll explain in just a moment. So the message is this: suffocate the habits that take you from living your highest and best. So the reason I say it was a wild dream was anytime you dream about animals, in my interpretation of my work, so when dreams come to me, this is how I work, they are about habits. You know, it may be, obsessive eating, it may be biting your nails, it may be, relationships that you keep falling into, but whatever it is, it's some kind of a habit. The bigger, the meaner, the nasty the animal, the bigger, the meaner, the nasty the habit. If it's like a cute little squirrel, it may be just like biting your nails, But if it's a Tyrannosaurus Rex that's ripping your house apart, then it could be something as devastating as like, addiction to drugs or porn, or something that's just ruining your life and draining your bank account. So, but I had a dream about some of the animals in my house, and let's just say it wasn't pretty because it has to do with suffocation. But I woke up, obviously feeling horrible about it, but that's the beauty of a dream, especially when it's connected to someone or something close to you. It really makes you pay attention. So I was absolutely woken up emotional over what had happened. And I won't go into details, but because it ain't pretty. But I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And then I realized animals' habits. And it was interesting because it was about suffocation. So I was suffocating the habits and slowly, almost like putting out a fire gently and carefully. Because suffocation is kind of a slow death because you just slowly run out of air. So, which is the way I like to work. I like to suffocate things rather than extinguish fast. I like to slowly, back out of them. So if I were a smoker, which I'm not, and I was going to quit smoking, I would go from 1 pack a day to 15 cigarettes a day to 10 cigarettes a day to 5 cigarettes a day. And then I would probably draw off the 2 to 1 for a long time until I was no longer a smoker. That's would be suffocating versus just, quit, cold turkey kind of thing. But there are some things I have done cold turkey. So suffocate those things that are not taking you to your highest and your best. That's your message for today. Now, you know what we do at this point, right? It's that halfway mark. Let's look at some numbers, some cards. Let's look at the energy of today and tomorrow just for some guidance. This guidance is for you. That is my intention for you. Not that however many people watch this, but just for you. So today, all the numbers add up to 4. That is very stable, solid, practical, serious. And lenormand, to go along with the energy of today, is the Tower card. This is about work, or university, or school, or hospital, or some kind of tower or business. So it's a stable environment. And then tarot to go along with it is going to be 8 of Cups. For me, I know exactly what this is. All my bosses and leaders are out of town for the next 4 days. So I get to turn internally, 8 of Cups. I get to, we're still in Mercury retrograde. So this 8 of Cups, cups are emotional. 8, success, business mastery, wealth, financial, material wealth. But this is about going on an adventure, turning inward. We're coming on the end of Mercury retrograde. So this is kind of like the final moment. Really look over your work environment. What's stable? What's serious? Take a good hard look at this and see, how serious you are about the work you're doing, about what's going on today. Reanalyze, review, renew, revitalize, reiterate, whatever the re's for Mercury retrograde. So there's where you want to be focusing on today, and just allow that to come to you. Now that's a broad stroke message, which is why it works so well for you, because it's got a message of look inward, and that's where your personal stuff comes out. Tomorrow, number 5 day, all the numbers add up to 5. That is definitely change, transition, versatile, freedom. It's the most shifting, changing, moving, volatile number in the numbers 1 through 9, which is the cycle of numbers. Halfway there, ready to make a change. You're up at the mountaintop, and we're ready to go down the other side. Lenormand to go along with that is 27, the letter. This can be about a letter. This can be about text, information, a page in a book, anything kind of like with a written word on it, email, or a good old-fashioned handwritten letter that came in the mail. And then tarot to go along with it is Six of Cups. This is very clear for me. So the Six of Cups is absolutely emotional. The six is usually that kind of nurturing, balance, family focus, work, domestic kind of a number. But this cup is often about reminiscing, thinking of the past, thinking fondly of the past, or overly emotionally about the past. This is often can be about childhood friends or people from the past in your life. So I'm thinking tomorrow you're going to get a kind of an interesting 5-day, interesting, shifting, changing, versatile number, interesting letter from someone from your past. Usually Facebook, or an email, just a random email. Or I'm hearing, because of the energy of today, it might be a letter from a doctor or somewhere reminding you, hey, your appointment's coming up, because of the Tower card the day before, or the church. They're inviting you back to church or something along those lines. Especially if today you start doing that work and enter focus with the Eight of Cups in the Tower. So you've done that, you set that beacon of light and that energy out, and then tomorrow here comes the letter because someone felt it. When you think of someone, next thing the phone rings, they're like, I just felt like calling you. That's because you shot the cord out to them and you drew their vibration to you. So I kind of feel like that's what's going to happen. If that does happen, using today and tomorrow's energy, put it together, let me know. I'd love to hear about that. So there's your message. So I thank you. Again, check out my website, intuitivemitchell.com. If you want to book a session, FaceTime, phone, Skype, or in person, it's all there. I got tons of spreads for whatever you might need. And if I don't have a spread and you want to create one for me, I will do it and read it for you. We'll figure out what the price will be. So namaste. Talk to you tomorrow. Look forward to our first tribal meeting for the Orlando Tarot Tribe meeting this Saturday. We're almost full. There will be a wait list, but the room at Einstein said they can only hold about 20, but who knows what will happen. Maybe we'll be standing room only. So, namaste. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.